Hi friends, it's your girl Tamerri, the AstroFashionista. Welcome to my channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel below and like this video, give it a thumbs up. Today I'm going to be bringing you your February astrology forecast. Now going forward, I'm going to be doing individual forecasts for each zodiac sign, for your sun sign, rising sign, moon sign. But today I'm going to do a general post because I feel like if we all kind of know what's going on generally in the stars, we all can benefit from that. So we're now on February 2nd, which is crazy. I can't even believe I feel like it was just January 1st. So I'm just going to go through the key dates that I have noted here for you guys. So Monday, February 4th, we have a new moon in Aquarius. And we're in Aquarius season officially. Aquarius is an air sign that a lot of people mistake for a water sign because it's the water bearer. And Aquarius is all about technology, communication, forward thinking. So during this time, we're all kind of feeling a little more connected because it is a sign of humanitarianism and being connected with others. So when the new moon is in Aquarius, it's a great time to plan new starts, either around connecting with people, maybe joining a group or association. But new moons in general are always about new fresh starts, especially the days after the new moon. So this is a great time to start something new. I got a new haircut. I was a little bit self-conscious about it. I actually love it. But you know, I've had long hair for a long time, most of my life. So I'm getting a little bit used to this, but it was very damaged. So, you know, that's my new start for this new moon, and I'm an Aquarius moon. Perfect, because Aquarius rules my 4th house of home, and I'm looking for change in that area. So maybe this will usher in some change for me. February 5th, Chinese New Year. So if you guys didn't know, the Chinese New Year always begins the day after the new moon between January 21st and February 20th. So we have the start of Chinese New Year. I know that's not Western astrology, but I like to just throw that in there because it again emphasizes the whole thing, the whole theme of starting something new and something fresh. It's the year of the pig. Fun fact, I'm not going to go into detail on the Chinese zodiac. I do have books about that. I'm not a total expert, but I know some things about the Chinese zodiac. The Great Race. Look up the Great Race. Just Google it. The pig was actually the last animal to cross the finish line in the Great Race. And the pig, as we all know, pigs are always thought to be like very gluttonous. They're symbols of like laziness, but also prosperity in the Chinese culture. So the year of the pig can be a very prosperous year for all of us, especially people that were born under the year of the pig, which is great. But you also want to guard against like being lazy or just being a little bit too like slow moving, or being a little bit too over, like just too much opulence, like too much of a good thing is bad, right? And I also want to remind you guys that Jupiter is in Sagittarius, its own sign. So we're already dealing with this whole expansive energy of wanting more and more and more. Like, I'm guilty of it. I've been shopping like crazy, which is, you know, I need to chillax. But so yeah, just keep that in mind for this Chinese New Year. And I got married on Chinese New Year last year. So it's almost my anniversary, but yeah, that's an exciting thing. Okay, on February 10th, Sunday, Mercury enters Pisces. Okay, so Mercury is the planet of communication. It rules Gemini and Virgo. The thing about Mercury being in Pisces is that it's considered in detriment and fall in Pisces. And what that means in layman's terms is that it's kind of a difficult placement. It doesn't really like to be in Pisces because it's exalted in Virgo. Exalted is like almost like it's strong in Virgo. And it's also, excuse me, it's also Virgo's ruler. So because Pisces is Virgo's opposite sign, it doesn't really like to be in Pisces. So Mercury is going to move into Pisces, which can make communication a little bit, you know, confusing. We all might be feeling a little more like with our heads in the clouds. We might be feeling a little more dreamy and just not clear about things. So I would say if you have any important documents, it's almost kind of like a mini retrograde. And by the way, Mercury does go retrograde in Pisces next month, which I'll talk about next month. it's just kind of treat this period a little bit like a retrograde, because we're all just not feeling so like clear-headed, if that makes sense. Okay, Thursday, February 14th, Mars enters Taurus. Again, this is a planet being in a sign that it's not really that comfortable in. Mars is both Aries ruler and Scorpio's modern ruler, or traditional ruler, and Taurus is Scorpio's opposite sign. So Mars and Taurus is it's kind of like it's not a compatible energy, because Mars is all about action and fire and moving forward and making change and being aggressive and assertive. And Taurus is a much more pleasant sign. It likes to take its time. It likes to, you know, just lounge and be luxurious and relax until it's ready to move forward. So Mars being in Taurus might make us all feel a little bit just not like we don't have as much energy as we did in January, because Mars has been in Aries, which is its own sign. So it's been a good energy. Like, I know even at the beginning of the year, I've been very like go, go, go. And so that's helped me. But with Mars in Taurus, I think we all might be feeling a little bit more sluggish. Obviously, it depends on where Mars is in your natal chart. But for the most part, this is something that we all have to guard against. Monday, February 18th, the sun enters Pisces, and it is officially Pisces season. So Pisces season is a completely different change of energy from Aquarius. So we all know Aquarius is an air sign. It's kind of detached. It's all about like forward thinking. Pisces is a water sign, which is all about being emotional. It's very intuitive. It's very compassionate, creative energy. So this is a great time to like kind of put energy into things that make you feel creative and inspired. And, you know, maybe you want to go take an art class. Maybe you want to take a cooking class. Maybe you just want to go on a romantic picnic if the weather permits, because I know it's like, whatever, the ice cold snow bomb or whatever on the East Coast. Sorry, I'm in California, where it's usually nice and sunny. It's pretty rainy today though. So yeah, you might want to take a little picnic. What else is good for Pisces season? Maybe getting in tune with your spirituality, meditating, doing anything that's like self-care worthy, because we're about to enter the new zodiac year, you guys. Aries starts the official new year of the zodiac in the Western world. So Pisces is like the last hurrah. And this also happens on President's Day. And then Tuesday, February 19th, there is a full moon in Virgo. So every time there's a full moon in a sign, it's always in the sign that's opposite the sign that the sun is in. So full moons is when the sun is sitting opposite the moon. And that's creating what's called an opposition in astrology, which is kind of like a tense position. And so that's why the full moons have this whole reputation of like things being crazy and lunatics running around and werewolves. It's because the sun and the moon are not in harmony, and those are our two luminaries. So during this full moon, we have the full moon in Virgo. Virgo is all about, you know, being industrious and hardworking and detailed oriented. And so during this time, I think one of the best things to do is to really just kind of take it easy. You might just want to give yourself some self-care again, because we all might be feeling a little jittery and nervous. Not for long, because moon transits never last that long, because the moon moves into a new sign every 2.5 days. But moon in Virgo is kind of like a little bit of a nervous energy. So, but I don't foresee any like major hiccups on this day. So that is your February forecast. Thank you for watching. Again, I will be doing monthly horoscopes for your zodiac sign or your sun sign, but this is a general forecast that all of us can use to have the best February ever. And I want to say happy Black History Month. Don't forget to subscribe below and like this. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Please don't give it a thumbs down. I don't know why people even do that. That's kind of a hater move. But if you don't like it, move along. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Bye.